Welcome to the first tutorial for the Community Rugby Injury Surveillance and Prevention Project, or CRISP. For this tutorial, we will just cover logging in, changing admin settings, and adding your squad list, which is the first process you need to go through when you're first using the system. We will also have further tutorials for adding and editing matches, and then a further tutorial for adding and editing injuries. So hopefully you will have received the screen that we can see now because you've received your login information from the CRISP team, including the web address, which is crisp-project.co.uk. So the first thing is to enter your email. And the default password we gave you, which should be password. This allows you to log in. So as you can see, then you get the login page for your club. We are called Team Bandage, but your club's name will be along the top of the page in that position. So the first thing you might like to do when you log in for the first time is change your password from password to one for your liking. So in the top right corner, we just click on the arrow down and change password. And this gives you the option, which you're probably familiar with, where you input your old password and then input your new one twice. It is not dependent on character length, number of characters, or upper or lowercase, or the use of numbers. It can be whatever you choose. On this occasion, we'll cancel because we do not wish to change it. Other admin information is your user information. So this will be the person who is our main contact, so first name, surname, their email, telephone number. And of course, this information can be edited as well. Similarly, you can add more information about other club contacts who may be involved at the project in your club. This simply provides the CRISP team with records for that person and doesn't change anything about your login or the main contact details. If you wish to add a new contact, it's Add New. There's a drop-down list for contact roles, ranging from president to any other. First name, last name, email and telephone, whichever are appropriate for that person. Again, we're going to cancel on this occasion. So that's the main housekeeping issues to deal with. When you first start using the system, before you do anything else, really you want to be adding players to your squad list. So here we have the option, squad list. Or if we go back to the home page, you'll see squad list still on the main menu bar, but also in the menu below. So view squad. We have one player input at the moment, a test person, so we have John Doe input, so we can see his details here. If you had a whole squad and you logged in during the season, you'll see your whole squad listed on this page. But on this occasion, we've only got one player. We'd like to add a new one. So simply click on Add New. And then we need to add their details. The club name will be simply fixed. There is a drop down, but it will only display your club as you are logged into your own club's web page. So the first name, we'll go for Gareth Jones. Date of birth is 5th, and we'll go 68. I should confirm that Gareth is a fictional character for these purposes. Player height, you can either type in the characters yourself or use the up and down scroll buttons to change the height. Same for the weight. We'll just make Gareth 80 kilos. There's an option for player phone number, but just to confirm, we do not need this information, so this can be left blank. Player ethnicity, whichever is closest to the person you're inputting. And we want the player's normal position. We understand players sometimes play in a varied number of positions, but for these purposes, we just like their preferred position. So Gareth is a number 8. So once we have the details for that player, if we'd like to add more players during the session, so if you're inputting your squad for the first time in pre-season perhaps and you have a list of players, you go to Save, Add New Player, and this would bring a new screen for the next player. For today though, we're finished with entering our squad. Save and exit. And there we can see that in our squad list, Gareth has been added to John, and now we have 2 people in our squad list. We can edit any player in the list at any point, so we can go back to edit and we can edit Gareth's details. It's important to note, once a player has been input to the squad list, they cannot be deleted by you. If you wish to remove a player, let the CRISP team know and we can remove that player from our admin login. So with the list of players, this concludes this tutorial on how to create your squad list and deal with some of the admin tabs on the online logging page. Please visit our next tutorial for adding and editing matches, and then following that, adding and editing injuries. And that concludes this session. Thank you very much.